Nathan has a really cool testimony. Some of you, with Bethany and Nathan, something happened with their daughters, and actually we got news that one of their daughters was crossing a street and got hit by a car. And again, it was put on Facebook, and people started to pray. So I'll just preface it, and then several of you know, but others may not know. Now this is like, our kids, right? They're crossing the street on their way to school, and one of them gets, hit by a car rolling through a stop sign. Now the woman did stop momentarily and asked the kids for a ride, but she took off then, and really she should have called 911, but she turned herself in later, which was huge as well. But this is this is your child. You get a call. Can you imagine? You get a call, and your children, you find out your child got hit on the way to school. And so I just want to also say, this family handle it like champions, the Conways. They just, come on, yeah. They just handle it. I mean, they just got people praying, and they were just believing, and they just, it was just amazing how they walked through it all. But the story only gets better. So I'm going to have Nathan continue on with some really cool things, that God takes what the enemy meant for bad and turns it into something awesome and good.
Yeah, it's cool how God redeems everything. And so when little Lizzie got hit, that's my littlest one that's always with me with long blonde hair. She was hit by the car, and her leg was bruised and hurting, and obviously. And so we had some people come over to our house that night and pray for her leg. And as we prayed, it started getting better and better. And by the next day, it was almost completely healed. And the second day later, it was just gone. I mean, no bruising, no soreness, no nothing. It was amazing. A 5-year-old getting hit by a car is a pretty big deal. And so she's better, and I send her off to school that day. And so they walk to school, and at the end of the day, they're walking home. And so Maddie she has this real just this heart for people, like my oldest one, and she's been praying for her friends a lot. And just praying that God would open up doors, however that looks. And so my 3 girls were walking home with Maddie's best friend, who she's been praying for a lot. And her friend looks at Elizabeth, and she says, "Hey, your leg, you must be doing pretty good. You're not limping anymore." And she goes, "Yeah, that's because Jesus healed me." And she loves that. She's just so brave. And why not? And so she said, "Jesus healed me." And her friend looked at her like, "That's kind of weird." And Maddie goes, "Yeah, that's awesome. I've seen blind eyes see, and I've seen deaf ears open." And she's looking at her like crazy. She's like, "Do you know Jesus?" And she's like, "No." "Well, would you like to have him in your heart?" "Yeah, I would like that." So Maddie led her best friend to the Lord on the way home from school.
Come on.
All because of the testimony of what happened with that accident. So
yeah.
It's true. God redeems everything.
Yeah.
And we just got to be open to step into where he's asking you to. So
that's good. Right on.
So good.